Alright, section 5.4, we're going to be covering logarithms or properties of logarithms. And I'm going to start out by showing you a few of the properties. I can get all of this on the camera. Okay. So there's three of them. So let's say we have log, let's just say base b of m times n, and this is kind of the way they show it in the textbook. The same log can be rewritten as addition. Okay, so this can be rewritten as log base b of m plus log base b of n. Okay, each of those terms get their own separate log. The next property, okay, we take log base b of m divided by n. Okay, that gives us log base b of m, and then division will convert to subtraction minus, they both get their own log, log base b of n. Okay, so when you have division, okay, one log with division, you can write it in expanded form as subtraction. One log with multiplication, you can write it in expanded form as addition. And then there's one more property, the power rule. If we have log base b of m, let's just say to the a power, okay, this exponent on the number that we're taking the log of can be rewritten as multiplication. So we can bring that down to the front, and it becomes a times the log base b of m. So just multiply that exponent out front. So what we're going to be doing with this first problem, number one, we're going to be applying these properties to this problem and writing it in expanded form. Okay. Alright, so number one, we have log base b of p to the third q to the seventh, and then on the bottom m to the fifth, b to the seventh. Okay, so I'm going to do it one step at a time. So first I'm going to write these two, and then I'm going to write minus and then these two. So we get log base b of p to the third plus log base b of q to the seventh, and then division will be minus, and since there's two terms, I'm going to put this in parentheses, log base b of m to the fifth, and then since you're multiplying, you're going to say plus log base b of b to the seventh. Okay, so you could have put just minus this and minus that since they're both on the bottom, but that multiplication property, I want you to see that it's still addition, but that negative is going to get distributed throughout that second set of parentheses. So I'll just kind of run off the screen. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this constant out front. So this is 3 log base b of p. This is, the 7 comes down, 7 log base b of q. And then the 5 will come down, so distributing the negative, so minus 5 log base b of m. And then bring down the 7, and it's also distributing the negative, so it's minus 7 log base B of B. Now this B and that B are the same, so they're going to divide each other out. So you're just going to be left with minus 7. Okay, so this is that problem in expanded form. We just want to see which one matches now. So that's another property that we talked about prior to this. So that last one, base B, is going to cancel out to just a minus 7. 3 log base P, 7, Q, minus 5, minus 7. So B is the one that matches what we need.